Hello, fellow travelers!
Hello!
It's Neil here.
And I'm Kimberly.
And this is To Traveling
Traveling
Tour TV
TV.
2021. That's a lot of
Yes.
T's in there.
Yes.
So, first of all, of course, happy New Year to all of our fellow travelers.
Yes.
We really hope that this year is going to include much more travel for
Yes.
everyone than the previous year.
Yes, with more options.
Yeah, that would be nice. That would be nice. All right, so let's have a look. Who do we have in the house here? Kicking off the New Year's, the first weekend of the New Year with us tonight. I see first one in was Anthony Simone.
Hi,
Hello,
Anthony.
Always good to see you here, my friend. Anthony, also in 2021, a moderator. So this,
Yes.
we're entering Anthony's second year as a moderator.
When
at
you
this
think about
point.
it that way,
Yeah.
in 2020, 2021.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. We can start about, this is what happened in 2020. But this year,
Yeah.
that gives a whole new dynamic to things. That's interesting. So,
But you're happy with that.
it's not so... It's not so much that. It's more something I notice and I think about. I'm like, that's kind of neat.
Okay.
It's nice. It's a good thing.
Yeah, it's fine.
So, where is Anthony? Right there. One of our earliest fellow travelers. An excellent photographer indeed. Anthony has been to Las Vegas not too long ago.
Yeah.
And we have seen some awesome pictures of him come by.
Yeah.
And once again, it only accentuated that Anthony spends more time traveling than at home.
Yes.
And I'm kind of starting to wonder, has Anthony hit all 50 states within the United States at this point?
I know. He must be getting close.
I know. So, Anthony, if you're hanging out there, let us know how many states have you been at this point. And while we are talking about visiting different states, how many of you have actually, throughout 2020, been exploring the United States more? So just maybe closer to home. Let us know. Also in the house, Jeffrey Resendiz. Hello,
Hi.
Jeffrey. Welcome in and a big happy new year to you, my friend. Awesome to have you with us tonight. Blaine from Raleigh Creative
Blaine.
Travel, who I saw earlier in a couple live streams. First at the Q's Cruisers, Bob and Sarah, who did an awesome live stream, and later followed by Sean and Ilana, who did just as awesome live stream. So welcome in, my friend. Awesome to have you here joining us tonight. Our Duchess of Drinks also here. Cheers, everyone. Happy New Year. Bye 2020.
Yes.
Amen to that, Megan. Farewell to 2020. What a year it was. Even though travel-wise...
You know what, though? Here's the thing, too.
What?
Okay. 2020, was awful. I mean...
Well,
Let's
yes
get
and
that
no.
out. Yes.
If we are completely
Yes.
realistic, yes and no.
Okay. But when you look for the bright spots, and you always kind of have to do that because it gets you through those kind of times.
Yes.
The bright spots are all of us. This community has grown.
Yeah.
We've gotten closer. We've gotten to know more people.
For sure.
And
not just digitally.
No.
Not just online.
No, we've got
actually
to get together with people.
Yeah, we got to meet fellow travelers in person.
Yes. I mean, we see Megan more than we see a lot of our family.
Yeah, come to think of it. We have.
Yeah.
Because if you think about it that way, I only went to Europe to see my half of the family once. And meanwhile, I've seen Megan twice this year.
Yes. And we're going for a third time.
I know.
Yeah, I know.
Wow, that's crazy. That's an interesting angle you give to it. So let's pull our Duchess up here, who, just like Anthony, will be continuing as a moderator in 2021 right off the bat. Megan, along with Nick, we just brought it up a little bit. She was one of the 4 fellow travelers who joined us indeed on our travels. And as a matter of fact, on our first group trip ever.
Yes.
And that is where she earned the nickname Minister of Drinks. Yes, she always made sure that our glasses were filled. And I foresee that our glasses are going to be very filled for any trips to come.
Yes.
And Megan is always ready to travel.
Always.
So we will be traveling with her and with Nick very soon again. Let's see. I see James Arcole Jr. is in the house. Hey, welcome in, James. thank you so much for joining us tonight. And
Happy New Year.
Right back at you. Happy New Year to you. Welcome in. Welcome in. Anthony says, Happy New Year, Kim, Neil, and Eddie. Well, thank you so much. And of course, we are going to show our fur baby here in a little bit.
Yeah.
Have him wish all of you a Happy New Year as well. As you know, Eddie joined us in the fall of last year as our mascot, more or less. So, we will be bringing him up here shortly. I see that PB from Mr. and Mrs. Memories Adventures has also joined us. Happy New Year, everyone. Well, Happy New Year to you as well, my friend. Awesome to have you with us once more. PB, who connected with us, or maybe the other way around. I'm not exactly sure, but I think I've watched a video of it at some point. It doesn't matter.
The important thing is we are connected. We know each other now. That's
absolutely. Great. Had some awesome conversations, and PB's never left since. So he really became part of the community. That's awesome. So welcome in. Hey, the Griswolds are in. Danny, welcome, my friend. Happy New Year to you as well. Warm greetings and warm wishes to Oklahoma. And let's pull our moderator up here, because Danny is a moderator too. Where are they? Here are the Griswolds. I found them. One of our earliest fellow travelers. The Griswolds go a long way back with us. And they are back to doing multiple weekly live streams. So be sure to check those out. They also like to play trivia a lot. So if you are enjoying playing trivia, be sure to take part in those. They do an excellent job of running them, and they got some really interesting topics. And what sets the Griswolds further apart is that they make videos that are focused on travel for families with kids. Yeah. So if you are someone with a family with young ones, you really want to check their videos out. They're awesome. So welcome in, Danny, and once again, Happy New Year to you, my friend, and of course to you and your loved ones as well. Let's see here. I see Jim Cole's in the house. Hi. Hey, welcome in, Jim. Thank you so much for coming, and Happy New Year to you. What's going on?
Eddie.
Oh, are you distracted by Eddie? All right. We might as well bring him up. Come here, Eddie. Come here.
Ooh. He was running towards us.
Come here. No, don't turn into a noodle now.
Now he has no bones.
Ah.
There he is.
There is our little friend.
Baby. Say hi.
You're gonna say Happy New Year to everyone. Gonna say hello. Happy New Year. Yeah. See? Look over there. Look over there. Over there.
Nope.
No, you're not gonna look into the camera. You're just gonna sit here and pretend like you have no bones. So here is Eddie.
He had a very good Christmas. Huh?
Yes, he did. Yes. He did.
Yes.
Spending time with his family. Yes, Eddie, enjoy that for sure. Okay, you are a noodle now. Okay, that is fine.
You sit to my daddy.
So looks like we got some meetings and greetings going on. Margaret is in the house.
Margaret!
Happy Meow Year from my cat to yours. That is awesome, Margaret. Thank you so much for coming, for joining us tonight, and right back at you. Happy New Year to you as well. And this is of course a rather special kitty, we will say. Yeah. Because the irony is, when we got Eddie, we were actually looking for a cat, right, Kimberly? Yes. So what ended up happening? How did we end up with Eddie?
Well, he was with the cat shelter.
Yeah.
And I liked Eddie.
Yeah, here they are. I mean, there was all these cats, and what did Kimberly pick? The one and only dog that they had with them. Okay. What does Blaine have to say here? He says, I feel 2020 was a good year, actually. We could look at the bad, but the good outweighed the bad for sure. We got to go many places. Yeah. You know, me and Kimberly got to travel 4 times, and that is above average for us. Usually, I would say 2 to 3.
Well, we're hoping that the average is going to go up.
Well, obviously, but 2 to 3 times a year is what is kind of normal for us. And now that we had 4, that was actually not bad at all. And it certainly did bring the prices of all-inclusive resorts down a good bit. Yeah. And we gratefully made use of that. Nick goes, I've seen Megan a lot this year.
Well, I certainly hope so, dear.
That is funny.
My God.
That is so funny.
You know what was
welcome
really...
in, Nick. Happy New Year to you as well. What
was really, 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 really funny?
What?
when I didn't know, well, you didn't know either, that Nick and Megan were a couple.
All
and
right.
Megan was coming on that first Mexico trip. And then they surprised me that it was Nick too.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah,
I was
remember
so
that.
confused.
I remember that. Yes, you were confused for sure.
I see Malcolm.
I am still working my way
Hi,
down
Malcolm!
the comments.
I missed you so much.
Okay.
Mexico!
Malcolm, we'll be right with you. Let me first pull up Nick. We did not even do that yet. Kimberly apparently doesn't care, but I do.
Nick. Nick knows I love Nick.
Well, yeah, but come on. We have traditions in our live stream. There we go. Just like Megan, Nick was one of the 4 fellow travelers who joined us in our first group trip ever. Whereas Megan earned the nickname patron. Oh, well, no, that was Nick. Megan earned the nickname Duchess of Drinks.
Yes.
Nick earned the nickname Patron Saint of International Wildlife.
Yes.
Why? Well, whenever there was any wildlife of any kinds around, somehow they always seemed to remain very well fed. And it turned out that it was Nick who saw to that was the case. So, and we love Nick for his great and snarky sense of humor. So, welcome back, Nick D, to Travel and Tour 2021. And yes, there he is. There is Malcolm.
And there's the baby.
There is the baby indeed. Malcolm did have, in many ways, not so bad of a 2020. Consider the fact that he became a grandfather.
I know.
As you can see in the picture here that he has.
We're going to have to see grandson. A new picture of the baby.
Oh, I'm sure there will be. I'm sure there will be. So Malcolm, too, is in the house. Let's see here. From New Zealand all the way, our very own Minister of Demographics. So you have to understand, Malcolm, at one point, after a while of attending our live streams, he kind of started to keep track of how many nationalities at one point or another were presented in our live stream. And that is how we earned that nickname. Now, Malcolm is also very knowledgeable. He's pretty much a walking encyclopedia.
Yeah.
And whenever Malcolm travels long distances, it is not unless it is business class.
Yeah.
Because, that is, according to Malcolm, the way to go. So, big and warm welcome back and a happy new year to you, Malcolm. Awesome of you to join us on this first live stream of the new year. Megan says, Kim, did you get your hair done again? Looking fresh.
No, actually, I just used a different kind of conditioner that had some color to it. I'm trying something new, and it wasn't quite the color I wanted, so I have another one coming. So there's going to be it's just going to be changing.
Margaret says here, one benefit of 2020 was that the stress and strain of the year showed me who my true friends are and strengthened the relationships that matter, if that makes sense.
It does.
Margaret, it absolutely does for sure, yes. Of course, you have the type of friends that are like, I believe either that or the Dutch would probably say nice weather friends.
Fair weather friends. That's an American saying too.
Yeah, it is? Oh, okay. It's interesting how many sayings actually kind of translate in a certain way.
And some that certainly don't.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Me and Kimberly had some great laughs and some great arguments about
Both ways.
Both ways for sure, indeed. All right, I see a bunch of meetings and greetings going on. Ermi Eifner in the house. Hey, Ermi, welcome in.
Good to see you.
Absolutely. And first of all, of course, Happy New Year to you. Fantastic of you to be here. That is always a pleasure. And hopefully this year is going to be much, much better for you than the previous year was.
Yes.
So welcome back, Ermi, regular in the International Travelers Hangout. Eddie, I was greeting Eddie there. Yeah, Ermi saw him too.
Happy New Year,
So
Eddie.
did Megan. PB inquiring how everyone is doing. Jeffrey seems to be calling it a night. Hey, good night, Jeffrey. Thank you so much for stopping by. PB asking if we have any New Year resolution. Well, when we stopped by in the Q's Cruises live stream from Bob and Sarah, Sarah actually mentioned something very simple and so true. Travel more. That is the resolution for this year. Travel more. And I would like to second that. What do you say, Kimberly?
Oh, I won't disagree with traveling more.
I mean, is there for us travelers truly any better New Year's resolution than travel more?
No.
I don't think so. But if anyone else would like to add something to that, feel free, of course. Sherry, awesome sunsets in the house. Hello, Miss Kimberly and Neil. Happy New Year. Hey, Sherry, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you so much for joining us. And of course, a very, very happy New Year to you as well. Hopefully, just like we wish for everyone else in the chat, there will be much more traveling indeed in 2021 than there was in 2020. So hopefully that is going to happen for all of us. Ilana Ornelas from the Down Under Cruises is in the house. Happy New Year to you all. Right back at you, Ilana. And thank you so much for coming this evening to join us for the very first live stream of our channel in 2021. Awesome live stream, by the way, you and Sean did. And nice and chatty group. As
That's always good.
And you know, maybe even better is that they always have a good time.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what I like about the Down Under Cruises live stream. They always, you know, very laid back, just casually talking about travel. And I like that. That's a good style. Malcolm says, looks like I've sneaked in. Thanks for the welcome. That is so funny.
Oh, my goodness. Is it raining there? Is that why you're here?
Oh,
because he's been busy with his work. And if it rains, he doesn't have work. So I wonder if it's raining.
Yeah, that's true. Nick says, I need to start the Patreon. What?
Well, no, it's not New Year's there anymore.
No, they're way ahead of us.
Okay, I thought maybe he wasn't working because it was New Year's, but then I realized it's not New Year's there.
No, heavens no. New Year's, they went into New Year's way before we did.
I know. I was confused.
You were. Nick says, I need to start a Patreon where people pay me to feed animals.
Oh my God.
The Nick D Foundation?
Yeah.
Sherry, wishing everyone a happy new year. Anthony, in response to our question, in 2020, he traveled 7 times to 7 states. So Boston, Massachusetts, then there was Baltimore, Maryland, camping in New York, then he went to Kansas, Lancaster in Pennsylvania, Gatlinburg would be Tennessee, and Las Vegas would be Nevada. Wow, Yay. Look at you go. I think...
good year.
Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it would be 7 different states indeed. Wow. Go you, Anthony. That is so awesome. Malcolm says he is staying at our house tomorrow, referring to his grandson, and tomorrow night. So I will take a new one of him and update the photo. Yeah. Nice. It seems like you're very much enjoying grandfatherhood, Malcolm. That's awesome to see. That's really, really awesome to see. Oh boy, I didn't realize we had that big of a scroll going on. Ermi saying, I've missed you so much. Well, hey, same here, Ermi. And we're just really, really happy that you and along with some other fellow travelers that we haven't seen in a while.
Like Malcolm.
Like Malcolm are stopping by here today to celebrate the new year with us. And maybe even more to celebrate that 2020 is finally done. So, really, really awesome to have you with us tonight. Let's see, some conversation going on among our fellow travelers. Megan says, I don't need to make any resolutions to travel more. No, Megan certainly doesn't. No. Let's see. Ilana thanking me. Oh, hey, you're most welcome. You are most welcome. PB says, if to travel more, how about the immunity passport? What is your input on this good or bad idea? Excellent question before to start this new year, PB. Let's indeed discuss this a little bit further. Kimberly, I'm first going to pick your brain a little bit.
Okay.
What about the immunity passport? What do you think? Is that a good plan?
Here's the thing. There are requirements to go to certain countries that require certain immunizations. In order to immigrate to the United States, you have to have certain immunizations. You had to.
True.
So already for people to come from different regions, immunizations are required. So this isn't as big of a step as a lot of people are thinking that it is.
Well, yes and no, because it will, if I'm playing devil's advocate, it limits the amount of countries for people that are not really fond of the idea of immunization. Mm-hmm. So, whereas first it might be maybe, it would only scrap, let's, say for 20% of the countries now that would eliminate well, basically all travel if all countries were to implement it.
Well, the thing
So aren't
is,
you kind of forcing people then?
well, you always have the choice whether you want to travel or not.
Oh, yes, of course. But
And
for
the
those
thing
that
is,
do
too,
want to
is
travel,
the cruising industry,
yeah.
I can understand where they're coming from, looking at possibly requiring vaccines, because if a lot of people keep getting sick on cruises, they're going to shut the whole thing down again.
But you and I also know that the pandemic did not start on cruise ships.
No, we all know that.
So,
But if people are getting, you know what? I'll be honest.
Mhm.
Me and you could argue this for the next several years because we tend to be on different sides of this coin.
Well, this is more a discussion rather than arguing. Because
we'll get there.
No, we won't.
Do you know us?
We're not going to get there.
Do you know us?
No,
Yeah.
we're not going to get
Oh,
there.
yeah.
No. Because here's what I'm thinking.
We're on very different sides of this coin.
Here's what I'm thinking. If as you say, okay, it is not so much of a big step, and for cruise ships you get that. Well, you and I also know that at Walmart, that is probably where a lot of the infections take place.
Oh, I agree.
So should we then, make it mandatory for everyone to get the vaccine just to go to Walmart?
Here's the thing. I go to Walmart. I'm going to get a vaccine, but I work there too.
Yeah, but what about the people that don't?
Well, as long as the majority of people get the vaccine, the people that can't for religious reasons don't. If they're a small enough percentage of society as a whole, the immunity will be herd immunity, and it'll still kill the virus pretty much. The people won't be it won't be spreading like it is now.
Yeah. Well, anyways,
At least that's how it was explained to me.
Very long story in a little bit of more of a nutshell as to prevent getting backed up on the chat for too long. PB.
We're never going to agree on this.
Me and Kimberly are kind of divided on the issue. I'm not very much fancying that idea. Kimberly doesn't see an issue with it. Obviously for different reasons. Now, if anyone else would like to chip in on this, feel free. We will go over your comments. In the meantime, I'm simply going to go down the chat. I see Dewey has joined us. We had icy rain during the night. Glad it was a holiday and didn't have to go anywhere. Well, that makes Dewey, first of all, my friend, welcome in and a very, very happy new year to you.
You know what I didn't get to show you?
What?
Oh my God, Dewey made this dessert.
Wait a minute. You deny me a good picture of a dessert?
Oh my God,
Why?
I didn't show you. I didn't even show you.
I mean, that is both, from any perspective, as being my wife and being a fellow traveler at the same time. Neither perspective is this good.
I'll tell you what. This dessert, it was actually sinful looking.
Okay, sinful.
Oh my God.
Wait a minute. Was that with all the chocolate stuff?
No, that was another.
That was another one. Okay.
Yeah. No, this I don't know what it all was. It was what was it called?
I don't know. You were going to tell me. A what?
A pie caken?
Is that right? Caken?
Yeah.
What is a pie caken?
Dewey, I'll have to tell you.
Dewey, we need your help, my friend. Explain to us what the picture was about that you took.
It is several layers, and he made it, and you can only eat a little bit, or you just go into sugar shock.
Oh, good to know. That sounds like fun.
It's taken forever for him to go through because you can only eat this much at a time.
Malcolm says here, it is Saturday, raining, and Lawn Bowls is taking a Christmas New Year's break. Awesome. Okay. Good. Enjoy your time off for sure. Ilana to Nick. I would like people to feed me, Nick. That's funny. BB says, currently International Air Transport Association working with many airlines in countries on the possible idea of the COVID-19 passport.
Well, see, if they do that, I've been also hearing that it could also be an app they're working on how to do it to keep private information private, but still let people know that you are vaccinated. And also too, it would allow doctors to upload negative test results. So basically when you would go to travel with this app, there would be a travel passport, and they're also talking about doing a card, and it would have that you've been vaccinated or haven't been vaccinated, and if you've had a COVID test, if they're negative, and things like that, and the dates that you had them, so that you don't have to have multiple different types of paperwork for one trip. You would have your card or your app, and you could show it for different things, because they're even talking about for like big concerts and things like that, where there's a very large crowd, and to be in a very large crowded situation, they're talking about making those that you need to have the vaccine.
Yeah, well.
But they're private property. They're private events. You can choose to go or choose not to go. Now, any public offices, they can't keep you out of with or without it.
Interesting. That makes the discussion all the more interesting. Anyways, let's have a look at what Sherry has to say. 2020 was supposed to be the year of clear vision. It still was, but much different than I expected. I think we all could see what was really important, which was our friends and family.
Yeah.
Sherry, no truer words have been spoken tonight. You're absolutely right about that. And yeah, I think it made a lot of people aware of that. And, you know, not discount what is so close to them and what they actually cherish.
Yeah. And I will say this. I mean, after all of the quarantine and the lockdown and the spending time and all of that, I mean, you got to spend a lot of time with your significant other.
You did. Yeah, for sure. Jim Cole saying hello to everyone. That is awesome. Amy Keppert also in the house.
Hi.
Hey, Amy, thank you so much for coming. Welcome, welcome. And of course, a very happy new year to you. What else is going on? Whoa, did we miss Eric? No, we didn't miss Eric. There he is. Eric B in the house from Travel Adventures with Eric B. Hey, Night Owls. Yes, we are going to continue our Friday night tradition. Eric, welcome in, my friend, and a very happy new year to you as well.
Eric was doing a little traveling.
Yes, Eric did what many of us did, and that was simply look where he could go.
Yeah, but he was doing a little traveling this week, too.
This week?
Mm-hmm.
Where's he going?
He already was. I think he's back. Are you back?
Eric, where did you go? What did I miss? I'm telling you, that's what happens when you're just back to your work.
Well, I'm back to work, too, but...
Yeah, but you have more opportunity than I do.
And I message people and I talk to people, and yeah.
And it really irks me that it has to be that I don't have more time than I do. But anyways, lots of meetings and greetings going on. That is awesome. Amy says, I would be more worried about getting sick at the grocery store or Walmart more than a cruise ship. Seems like Amy is siding, more so siding with me on that.
No, I don't. I'm not afraid of getting sick on the cruise ship. I mean, I think the Walmart's worse. That's why I've been to Mexico.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I mean, that is where the real problems are, particularly considering that, let's just say, there isn't really much supervision to certain rules being applied. But oh well, what is Danny saying here? I think the teachers here in Oklahoma will be getting them fairly soon. Okay, teachers are going to get them. Wow. Yeah, this is going far for sure. Jim says that he misses working with two. Oh, yeah, that's a bummer. Let's see here. How is work going? Well, it's going. It was really crazy for a while back there during the holidays, and it doesn't really seem to slow down yet. But we'll get there, I'm sure. Once January gets going, and then February, it's going to be smooth sailing, hopefully. Dewey says the pie cake and first layer is pecan pie.
I love pecan pie.
Followed by eggnog cheesecake, followed by velvet cake, all frosted with a cream cheese amaretto buttercream frosting, topped with cherry pie filling.
You know what? I want everything but the cherry pie filling. I don't like cherry pie filling. You know what would be? Now if you put maraschino cherries all over the top, I would like that. And
the sides all covered with sprinkles. It's a very diverse cake for sure. Pie caken.
Yes.
I never heard of that before.
But seen a picture of it.
No, you got to show that to me. Malcolm says Christmas/New Year is in the middle of summer here, so lots of people take their main summer holidays now. Okay, yeah, that would make sense then. That is what one thing that I never really thought about, but yeah, I guess that's true. Might as well. Why you have the holidays and everything, that makes perfect sense. Dewey says that all of his vaccinations are available in an app on his phone already provided by his healthcare insurance /center. Okay, so for you, it wouldn't be as big of a step then. PB says, okay, about YouTube, how about these short video? I see many of them. Does it help out your channel?
Well, I know people are doing something. They're doing all little tiny ones. I don't know what those are about so much. I mean, we have on our channel, we have a few that are just like 5 fun fact type things. And I mean,
they did okay for our standards. Okay, a few hundred views.
But I think there's something going on. I think that other people.
We have not really been focused on really making short videos and with the idea to keep them short. For us, it is more so, okay, some videos simply take more time than others. As a rule of thumb on YouTube, never make videos longer than they have to be. They get to be a certain time that they're kind of like destined to be. So if it's going to take, let's say, if it's going to be a 5-minute video, there's no need to make it 6. But there is also no need to make it 3 because then you don't have enough. There is a right amount of time for each video is what it comes down to. Now, the last video we published about traveling to Mexico, that one did pretty good. That one hit over 2,000 views for us, which is, for our standards, ridiculously high.
It was good.
But, hey, we'll take it. Nick says, didn't Rachel make that trifle on Friends? I'm drawing a blank here. Amy says, I posted a short last night and it has quite a few views already. A ton more than I expected. Okay, that's awesome.
Interesting.
So there must be something going on then that puts short videos in the spotlight from what it sounds like. Margaret says, current vaccines prevent you from getting symptoms/sick, but I don't know yet if they prevent you from having asymptomatic COVID or spreading COVID. They're still studying that. So, yeah, so there is a lot of unknowns regarding the vaccine still. And that is also why I'm kind of like holding off the boat at this time. Malcolm says, lots of lockdown babies are being born in New Zealand at the present. Yeah. You know what? You are going to enter that period of time now if you keep in consideration that it has been indeed about a year now since lockdown. There's going to be some kind of lockdown baby boom. I would not be surprised. So I'm fairly certain that we will be seeing this across the world. Eric says that he will be going to Disney next weekend. Good for you, Eric. So you're kicking off the new year in style, basically, as a true traveler. That's awesome. Good for you. Let's see.
You know, I've never been to Disney.
I have, but it has been a very long time ago. There they are, Bob and Sarah from the Q's Cruisers. What's up, party people? Just wanted to stop in and say hello. I'm headed to bed. Last night was a very late evening. I'll catch a replay tomorrow. Hey, thank you so much for that. And awesome of you to stop by at least. We really, really appreciate that. By the way, awesome live stream you did earlier tonight. I just quoted Sarah about New Year's resolution, what she was saying about how, you know, travel more. That is indeed the one and only New Year's resolution, the true New Year's resolution that we should all have in here as true fellow travelers. So thanks so much for coming and sleep well. Dewey says, Neil, you can see the picture on my Facebook page if she forgets to show it. Yes, Dewey, thank you so much. Awesome. I will get to see it anyways.
I know you will.
Malcolm says here, government here has said that the vaccine will be free of charge for everyone when it finally gets released here. Okay.
It's so free here too, they said.
They said, but is it true? Okay.
As far as I know, yeah, everybody's has been getting it. We have some people that actually work at Walmart with us. Like the one lady, she also works at a hospital too in the cafeteria. So Walmart is her second job. And they all got vaccinated.
Okay. So Danny is shedding some light here on these short videos. He is explaining to PB from Mr. and Mrs. Memories Adventures. It is hit or miss. They are to be shot portrait mode and no longer than 1 minute. They got the idea from TikTok.
Oh.
You know what? I'm not that familiar with TikTok. I have seen sporadically some things left and right. And so far, yeah, it can be funny, but it isn't like, oh my gosh, I really have to get active on TikTok. It isn't like pulling me in that way. But yeah, so but that's good to know that apparently that is kind of where it came from. Sherry says that she had some of her short videos that went viral that she posted 3 years ago.
Oh,
No
wow.
kidding. Wow, that is crazy. Well, perhaps we should reconsider then. I mean, if we can think of something. Eric says, my 2 most viewed videos are shorts. Okay. That's interesting. Good info. Jim is asking if you've seen any new movies. Well, now that you asked, Jim, me and Kimberly started to watch a series that came out not too long ago. It's basically a remake of The Stand by Stephen King.
Yeah.
And well, there was already a movie about it, but now apparently they also came out with a series that me and Kimberly started watching. And so far,
it's really good.
It's really pulling us in, even though it is like really confusing at first because of the many characters being introduced at different periods of time.
And that always throws you.
And yeah, I always struggle with that.
He does bad with that.
Yeah. Let's see. PB to Danny, he does see some channels that get crazy numbers of views and new connections. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
I guess we're going to have to look into this.
Yeah, try little ones.
I did not realize that this was going on, which once again accentuates that, life has been getting in the way of, us doing with our channel what we ideally would like to do. Nick says the first round of vaccine is pecan pie followed by cherry filling 2 weeks later. Now, if that is the vaccine,
and
Nick,
then they roll you in sprinkles.
I might reconsider. Duck and Nikki are in. Hey guys, happy New Year to you. First of all, sorry we are late working on another video. Hey, rather late than ever. You know us.
We love seeing you.
We don't make a problem with that at all. And hopefully 2021 will be much better as far as, travel, of course, is concerned, and as far as everything else is concerned. So, but hey, awesome of you to stop by and kick off the first weekend of the new year with us. Dewey says here, I am headed to bed after the show. Was up very late last night and up early again this morning. I have to work tomorrow morning. We can kind of relate to that, Dewey, because we didn't get home until 8:30ish on New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
And then the next day, so today basically.
Yeah, we got home last night, and then we basically for New Year's Eve, Neil and I had leftover Chinese food.
There you go, good old-fashioned leftover Chinese food.
And because it was just the 2 of us, and we watched The Stand and brought in the new year, and
then we went to bed because next day, today we had to work again. So we didn't have very much of a New Year's celebration, unfortunately, because of that.
Yeah, and we got home, and we got home about 8:15, and I had dinner on the. Well, we got home about 8:15, 8:25,
something like that.
Yeah, by 9:15, I had dinner on the table.
Yep.
I made tacos.
That was good. Malcolm asking Dewey what pecan pie consists of. At least I think the question was meant for Dewey.
Well, pecan pie is pie, and it has there's sweet goodness that is sticky. And then it has pecans that are sticky on the top of it. And I don't make pecan pie because I make really bad pies. And I do. I make terrible pies.
Do you?
Have you ever eaten?
I don't know. You should try it out.
It's bad.
I don't know. I think you'll be fine.
No. Jake makes good pies.
I'm sure you can make them.
Jake makes really good pies. My son Jake.
Anyways.
Oh my God. He made pecan pie and it was really good. I like pecan pie.
All right, let's see here. Malcolm, with some astonishment, 17 watching with only 10 thumbs up. Yeah,
I know.
Well, hey, Malcolm, thank you so much for that reminder. Indeed, if you have not hit the thumbs up yet,
please do so.
Please do so. It also has come to our attention that the YouTube gods are very much looking to slash those connections down.
I know.
So please make sure that you are connected with us. Do check if you have hit that red button. And if that red button is still red, please make sure it turns gray. We would really appreciate that. Notification bell on. Just like in 2020, we plan on continuing the high amount of activity on our channel for this year. So 2 live streams every week. Hopefully we will be picking up where we left off with the videos as well. As most of you know, it so happened that my grandfather passed away last month, and that kind of delayed things, obviously. But yeah, again, we hope to pick up where we left off with videos as well. All right, going down the comments then. Deb, right. Hey, Deb. Welcome in. A happy new year to you. Thank you so much for joining us for the first weekend of 2021. Awesome to have you in here. Deb, right, a long-standing supporter of our channel, who's also entering her 2nd year with To Travel and Tour now, which is awesome. Malcolm says pecan, we would pronounce as pecan.
No, pecan.
Oh, pecan.
Depends on where you're from the United States. It's pronounced differently here, too.
Really? Even
pecan
within the US?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's crazy. Anthony chipping in, supporting Malcolm for his call to hit the like button. Yes, thank you so much for that reminder, Anthony. Margaret says pecan pie, or pecan pie, whatever, is pecans, eggs, corn syrup, brown sugar, butter, vanilla, and cinnamon. The bottom layer comes out kind of gel-like.
Yeah.
Super
gooey.
Sweet, sticky. The top is toasted pecans.
It's so good.
There's nothing in there I don't eat.
No.
Nothing. Let's see. Megan says to Malcolm that is how it is pronounced in the southern US.
Yes.
Ilana says, we say pecan. Wow, that's crazy. And then I am all caught up again with the chat. Wow, it took me long enough.
It did.
All right, so now that we are caught up, I do want to take a moment to thank those of you who have actually been sending us stuff with good old-fashioned snail mail.
Yeah, we appreciate
So
it.
whether those were little knickknacks, whether those were Christmas cards, we really, really enjoyed getting those. We don't get really mail other than bills that fall on the doormat. So thank you so much for that. Really, really enjoyed getting those from you. Really appreciate that. Craft Style and Cooking in the house. Hey, welcome in. Happy New Year to you. Do let us know where you're tuning in from, and let us know how you celebrated New Year's. Eric says pecan pie with the A between parentheses. Nice. Let's see here. Deb inquiring if Megan and Anthony survived the celebrations. Yeah, let's talk a little bit. I mean, we have been talking a nice bit about what we have been up to, but how about you guys? How did you celebrate New Year's? Did you do anything? Did you go anywhere? Did you do New Year's traveling? Mm-hmm. For all we know, you did. And yeah, let us know. We're very interested, very curious what you've been up to. So let us know. How did you celebrate New Year's evening? Did it take you a long time to get out of bed this morning? Greg Carter in the house. I am in Indiana. I stayed in. Hey, Greg, welcome, my friend. Awesome to have you in here. Happy New Year to you, first of all. And good to hear that you decided to stay in out there in Indiana. Hope you're having a great time. Anthony says that he was on midlife crazy till 4 a.m. Whoa, that is a very late/early time. So in response to the question I asked, Danny is saying yesterday was Kimberly's birthday and we went to Topgolf. Hey, good for you.
Good.
Nice. I'm sure you guys had a nice day out. That's awesome. Jim Cole says that he just stayed home. Hey, nothing wrong with that. That's what we did other than going to work, of course. Mm-hmm. Dewey says that he stayed in for New Year's Eve and celebrated with the live shows in 5 time zones. Got to bed at 3:30 and back up at 7:30.
Oh my God.
Dewey, so you got 4 hours of sleep at best. I would not be functional. Not at all. Eric to Danny that he loves Topgolf.
I don't even know what it is.
Yeah, now that you mentioned that, Danny, what exactly is Topgolf? We're not familiar with that. Jim says that he had beer. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that for sure. No. I mean, I think we had beer with dinner. Yeah, Chinese food. Of course, we had beer with Chinese food for sure. Let's see. Ermi says her husband and her stayed home. She made buffalo chicken wings and a cheesecake. Watched various TV shows. Boring but restful, which was good.
No, that's
Ermi, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that.
As long talk about cheesecake. I want cheesecake.
As long as you got a good rest out of it, and just took things easy. That was apparently what you needed. So there's nothing wrong with that.
I saw the picture of the cheesecake that Ermi made. It looked good too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Good. Megan stayed socially distanced at home, enjoyed some champagne, and watched neighborhood fireworks. You know, that is one thing that I really, really miss compared to Europe here in the United States. And that is a good old-fashioned display of fireworks when midnight hits on New Year's Eve. I mean, you have to understand, growing up, there was not a year that passed by without the sky completely lit up with fireworks. And I love that.
Like in Heimstatt in Germany.
Yes.
Oh my God.
That was epic.
That was so
epic.
funny.
Yeah.
I don't know how much this gentleman spent on fireworks.
But it was a lot.
But it went on to like 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, and he's still going with all these fireworks.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Margaret says, let my 9-year-old stay up until midnight. Then she, my husband, and I toasted with some sparkling cider and a group hug. Other than that, just hang out with them all night.
But that's great.
Margaret, I don't see anything wrong with that or anything bad about that. Yeah, that's an amazing New Year's. You can't go wrong that way. Deb says for her, it was just another evening as we were on total shutdown and the police were handing out $600 tickets if you're out and group celebrating.
Gosh.
Sounds like out there,
they're taking it really serious.
Yeah, they're really cracking down on that. That's what I heard about the Netherlands too. There was supposedly a prohibit on fireworks. Obviously, that didn't quite go as planned. There was a lot of fireworks regardless. But hey, if you were caught by the police, you were subject to a fine and a notation in your criminal record even. So
I heard in the Netherlands you were allowed to invite 3 people to your house.
Oh, really? Yeah, it's possible. There's all kinds of
family members could come and visit, but that was it.
Interesting rules and regulations in place there. Ilana also inquiring what Top Golf is. So I'm very curious what Danny is going to explain to us. Dewey says, I have nodded off a lot this evening and missed some shows and parts of others. That is why I was late here. Hey,
you're taking no rest.
No worries, Dewey.
You should go to bed.
Yeah, it's a miracle you're even here at this time and not completely out sleeping at this point. So, and you know, we always enjoy your company, but we also totally understand if you simply need to get your rest at this point. Malcolm with a good... Oh, I have missed these.
I miss you, Malcolm, so much.
I have missed the fun facts by Malcolm. He says...
I think you should just email me fun facts sometimes, Malcolm.
It's just random from time to time. He says, New Zealand is the first country with a population over 1 million to see each new year. Wow. I
don't understand.
Okay, so basically... You know how the time zones are across the world. So New Zealand and Australia are kind of like in the first few time zones.
Is this about time zones?
Yes, of course. Because
I don't understand.
Think about it. New Year's.
Did you know that Nick D and Megan are together?
What?
It was like when I don't understand. That was the last time I didn't understand. I was like, I don't understand. Go ahead.
Oh, okay.
I confuse him a lot.
Yeah, you just did substantially.
Sense to me.
I was just about to explain it to you, and then you blew me completely off my marbles. Anyways,
you have marbles?
Anyways, you know how New Year's hit in Australia and New Zealand before us.
Yeah, because it's a day.
Okay,
they're ahead of us.
Now remember. They kind of are in that first time zone. There are some other countries out there, but they don't hit 1 million residents.
Oh, okay.
So New Zealand, is what Malcolm is saying, is the first country with a population of over 1 million to see each New Year.
Oh, okay.
Get it now?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Then he says it is like about Top Golf, like a driving range, and there are targets to try to hit the golf ball in multi-level. I would actually enjoy that. Yeah, I would actually enjoy that for sure.
We would do that.
We should try that out sometime.
I don't think we have it.
I don't know. Maybe in Pittsburgh.
Maybe.
If we venture a little bit closer to the city, then perhaps. Megan says, that's right, Anthony. You spotted us on Duck and Nikki and Midlife Grace until 4 a.m. Well, it seems like a lot of you were active in those live streams. Ilana says that her and Sean at a barbecue party with 10 others and then did a short live just before midnight to show the Sydney fireworks.
How beautiful.
So let me get this straight, Ilana. That said, that means that fireworks at midnight is also a very big thing out there in Australia, correct? Then he says midnight is going to bed early for Landon. Well, yeah. That's funny. Malcolm says, we had fireworks going off around us, scared the out of our cats. Yeah, no doubt it did. Cats are typically not very fond of all that noise.
I was kind of, because they did put some fireworks off here, even though we're in the city.
Yeah.
And Eddie wasn't bothered at all.
No. He seemed okay.
When they really started carrying on, because we live diagonally. I was going to say catty corner. That's Pennsylvania. We live diagonally from a house that is a college residence. And they were having a very nice time over there. And they were being a little bit loud, and there was fireworks going off and stuff. And Eddie got up on the chair and looked out the window to see what everything was. But he was just curious. He never barked or anything.
Yeah.
What?
Something just dawned on me. Jim Cole, he said, I watched 3 Sheets videos on beer, and I really think I know now, finally, who Jim Cole is.
Okay.
I knew him before. He's not like a newer person.
No.
He worked at Walmart.
Yeah, he said how's work, and he missed working with us.
Yeah, but I remember now exactly, because he used to be among one of the maintenance guys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he used to work with Brick and them.
Oh, okay.
So, and I told him the one time about that series, that 3 Sheets that you and I used to watch about all those beverages. Remember that?
Series.
And he really got hooked on that. And ever since, he's been watching all them videos. That's awesome, Jim. That's awesome. Eric says that he drank too much champagne, stayed in bed to 3 p.m. today. My neighbors were killing the fireworks. Holy moly, Eric. Seems like you had a great time. Wow, that's awesome. Megan says that she loves not setting an alarm, slept until 1 p.m. and her neighbors are still doing fireworks.
Oh my gosh.
That's epic. Ilana says Kiribati is the first to welcome in the new year. That does sound familiar, and yet it doesn't, Ilana. Kiribati, is that a country, a city? It must be a country, but like a smaller country, right?
I don't know where that is.
Ermi says, Kim, you cracked me up so much laughing. Ermi having a good time here. Margaret says, American Samoa is the last to see the new year. Wow. We were learning something already in the very first live stream of 2021. I like that. Malcolm also says Kiribati is the last and first as it straddles the date line. That is so cool. That is really, really cool. Can you imagine? You could basically stand with your left leg in 2020 and with your right leg in 2021.
Wow.
That is insane.
That's kind of cool.
Danny is pointing out that there is a Top Golf in Pittsburgh. I knew I knew there would have to be, because you know what? Pittsburgh might not be the biggest city there is in the US, but it has a lot. Plum Travelers, Larry and Ananda are in the house. Hey guys, welcome in. Happy New Year to you. Awesome for you to join us tonight and kick off the first weekend of the new year. Plum Travelers greeting us personally. There you go. Awesome. Adventure in Xanadu also in topless golf is way more fun.
That really depends on who you're playing with.
That is hilarious. Anyways, what a way to come in.
That's good. I liked it. That's why I started giggling. That's why I was like, because I read it, I started giggling.
I saw that look on your face, and I knew that something had to be said by someone. I knew it right there. I mean, you do this, and I'm like, okay, you're just really trying not to just lose it.
Yeah.
Anyways, welcome in Adventures in Xanadu, and happy New Year to you. May there be lots and lots of travel this year for you. Eric says, just like Danny pointed out, was that Pittsburgh does have Top Golf. Just Google it. Good deal.
I have to move my arm.
Okay, move your arm. Ilana says, correct. Love the fireworks. Only allowed legal fireworks. Yeah, you gotta watch with the illegal stuff. I can tell you this, in the Netherlands, it's kind of a tradition for the firework fans to hop over the border in the south to Belgium. For some reason,
don't they go to Italy too and
this
get fireworks?
Is really, really distracting me.
I don't know why.
I don't know either. Okay. Anyways, As I was saying, it is for the Dutch firework fans very much a tradition almost to hop over the border in Belgium, which is supposed to be a fireworks paradise, load their cars with fireworks, and then to drive across the border into the Netherlands again without getting caught. Now, obviously, that doesn't go always well, but it doesn't seem to stop them from trying. Let's see, what else is going on? Ermi is saying here, our neighbors were shooting off fireworks until it started to rain, and I was so happy for the rain. Ermi was like, I'm done with this noise.
Stop!
Just knock it off already. Thomas Reiser.
Hi.
Hey, Thomas, welcome in, my friend. Awesome of you to join us on this wonderful Friday night, kicking off the first weekend of 2021. So happy New Year to you. And thank you so much for coming. Margaret says that Kiribati is a little island off of Australia.
Yeah.
Okay. That is good information. Danny says that it is bigger than Oklahoma City. Wow. That is quite substantial, actually. Megan wishing Thomas a happy new year here. Awesome. Anthony says topless golf, that will hurt. Yeah, I suppose it would, Anthony. Ilana says Pacific Island group where the date line goes around it is pronounced Kiribati. Ooh, that's interesting. I just can't get over that you can stand in two completely different years at the same time.
That's so cool.
Theoretically. Malcolm says that Kiribati is a group of 32 atolls and a coral island. Ooh. Wow. Is that that coral island, Malcolm, is that like accessible to the public at all? Plum Traveler saying, Kimberly, every time I hear or see the word Mexico, I think of you now.
Wonder why?
Yeah, I at this point, I think you really have a word that is now linked to you
I know.
for all time.
I think I need a shirt that says Mexico really big on it.
That can be arranged. That is not a problem. Rafael is in the house and Amanda from Visa's Travel. Hey guys, playing school with daughter, so just came in to wish you a happy new year 2021. Hey, thank you so much for that, and right back at you, amigo. Welcome
Happy
in
New
and
Year!
happy new year to you. Let me pull you up real quick before you head back out. Rafael was along with his wife Amanda, the first fellow travelers to both make a donation and a purchase in our web shop. This happened last year,
Yes.
officially now.
Last year.
Now the Visos are, I think, are they back up to doing 2 live streams a week?
I don't know.
At
We're at
least
work.
one. At least one.
I'm at work. I'm so sorry.
We need to figure out, see what was going on once we get more time. Anyways, the Visos make awesome travel videos in which they usually have a great sense of humor. I'd like to point one of them out to everyone here. There is a soda tasting video.
Oh my God.
And, Rafael and Amanda and their kids actually all take part in it. And
It's
then the most epic and legendary moment comes when Amanda tastes the blue cheese soda. If you ever wonder what happens to me if I would drink something like that, watch that video. Pay attention particularly to the moment that Amanda tastes that and multiply that by about 100. Then you get quite in the direction. Anthony says, what is in Kim's drink tonight?
It's just mint tea.
It's just tea, Anthony. That's Kimberly without booze. Plum Travelers pointing out that fireworks are banned here in British Columbia, Canada. Yeah, you know what? There are calls in the Netherlands going up to ban fireworks completely. But you know what? I don't think that is going to work because there's too many people that really like the fireworks.
What? They just started more legalizing them here in Pennsylvania. They were illegal before, and now we got fireworks stores.
Which is good. I like that. I really would love to have a New Year's Eve here that at midnight the sky just lights up. That'd be awesome. I'd be all for that. Eric says that fireworks are illegal in the city, but it stops no one. Yeah, so that's kind of like what happened in the Netherlands then. Griswold says, Pittsburgh, Neil, not Top Golf. Oh, okay. I was already thinking. Yeah. So let me see here. He said it about Bigger than Oklahoma City. Really? Pittsburgh bigger than Oklahoma City? I did not realize that. I thought Oklahoma City would be big if I would have to pick. But that's, again, learned something, Danny. So thank you for that. Thomas says that he used to live in Chicago and it was sustained gunfire, not fireworks.
Oh, my God.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
That is something. But hey, at least there is some blasting, some, some noise, some fun.
Yeah, not really.
What?
That's not good.
Oh, come on. It's like the Wild West.
Happy New Year.
Travel Kiwi, Megan, Happy New Year. Well, hey, Happy New Year to you. Sending lots of warm wishes to New Zealand out there. Thank you so much for joining us and welcome in on the first official live stream of To Travel and Tour in 2021. So let us know, how have you been celebrating New Year's Eve and what have you and Anna been up to? Let us know. Ilana says that Kiribati is inhabited. Oh, okay. So it is actually... Now, is it like an actual country of its own, Ilana, or is it part of Australia? Anthony asking if you're drinking tea. Yes, Kimberly is. Danny says to Raphael that school is one game I'll never play.
Because he's a teacher.
Yeah. Margaret, to you, Kimberly. Yes, Mexico. You have to make sure there are a lot of exclamation points on that shit. Margaret, there's only one good way to go around that. Just start with Mexico, just across the whole chest, and then have exclamation points like swirling around the back like that. Let's have a look here. Malcolm says 268 people live on Coral Island. Wow.
Wow.
So that too is actually inhabited. Interesting. Nick goes, Mexico? Never heard of it. Yeah, right, Nick. Let's see here. Raphael goes, oh my gosh, I forgot about that one. Epic. Yeah. Oh, hey, that video, I remember it like it was yesterday. That was really, really a funny video. I enjoyed watching that. Anthony inquiring what we had for dinner and snack.
Well, like I said, we didn't get home until, after 8 o'clock. We had tacos tonight.
Yep.
We haven't had a snack.
Yeah. I guess we were due once again for kind of like Mexican food, kind of. Thomas says that his passport needs to quit throwing temper tantrums. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think many of us kind of have like that passport frenzy going on at this point, Thomas. And like we said before, we really hope for everyone that this year will bring more travel, much more travel than 2020 did. Because no doubt that a lot of people didn't get to go anywhere at all last year, which is highly regrettable. So I see we're still going pretty strong with 26 in the chat. That's pretty good. So if you just tuned in, please remember to hit that thumbs up for us. We would really appreciate that. Also, please check to make sure that you are connected with us. As I pointed out earlier, this live stream, the YouTube gods have been axing the connections a good bit. Once again during their, I think it is quarterly purge that they do. So we would really appreciate it if you can make sure that you are still connected with us. Deborah says, have to say goodnight, guys. Past my bedtime. Hopefully you will be back on the Wednesday chat. Yes, we will be, Deb. Don't you worry. We are going to be fully back up and running again this week coming up and pick up where we left off. So for now, thank you so much for coming and joining us. And hopefully we'll see you on Wednesday. Then he says Oklahoma City is bigger land-wise, but not people-wise. Okay. Okay. That would explain it. Yeah. Thomas says, I timed it one for 40 minutes non-stop. Oh, boy. One for 40 minutes
I think
non-stop.
that was shooting gunfire.
That is that is kind of insane.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot of gunfire. Yeah, for sure. Nick says the bean is the hardest hole in Chicago golf. The bean. Oh, yeah. Gee. Oh, is he referring to that? Like the landmark, the bean.
Oh, okay.
Which is obviously the easiest one.
Yeah.
Thomas is pointing out Kiribati is its own country. Okay, good to know. Yeah, I wasn't sure about that. I'm not that familiar with that particular region of that world. Hence, the large amount of questions I'm asking about it. Megan from Travel Kiwi says here, just normal life here in New Zealand, had a barbecue and fireworks on New Year's Eve. Yeah, that's what we understood,
Very nice.
that the barbecue out there is actually quite a common way for that time of year to have, because it is summertime and yet it is the holidays, so yeah, might as well do the barbecue. That's awesome. Anthony says that he loves tacos. Yeah, so do we. I had like 9 tonight, I think. No, I think I finished that last one too. I might have had 10. Jim says, I just watched The Sopranos. I have the complete series on DVD. Nice. Good for you, Jim. Thomas says that he was in Dublin last year and violently ill.
Oh, no.
Oh, that is not so good. But hey, hopefully before you got violently ill, you were able to at least enjoy Dublin to some degree. Malcolm is already cracking up his fellow countrywoman from New Zealand. Ilana is pointing out that Kiribati is part of Micronesia. Now that sounds more familiar, and is an independent island nation. Okay, so it is just a smaller nation, basically. Oh boy, look here, the first super chat of 2021. All right. Thank you so much, Megan, for that very first super chat of 2021. Neil's personal fireworks fund. Oh, I would love to light up some fireworks for the new year. That would be awesome. So I think I know the clip that you want us to play. You always like to play. And so here we go for the first super chat of 2021. Thank you so much for that. Our Duchess of Drinks, Megan Morris, with a super chat. Margaret says here, I think I know what the picture is. Oh, goodness. Yeah, we never even got to that. Yeah, we were too busy catching up with everyone. But yeah, we will get to that, Margaret. But so keep that, hold on to your guess, and we'll get to that here shortly. Nathan Rita is in the house. What's up to Travel on Tour? Well, hey, big and warm welcome to you, Nathan. Thank you so much for joining us. And first of all, Happy New Year to you. If you have not been here yet before, and for everyone else who hasn't been here before, please be advised that you've entered a very interactive live stream. So we like to have a conversation with everyone in here. We go over tons and tons of comments, as many as possible. And that's how we roll here. So let us know. What have you been up to for New Year's Eve? Anthony asking, was Eddie scared of hearing the fireworks?
Not at all.
No, not at all.
Great.
He did, yeah, absolutely. Rafael says, in Vigo, they do fireworks for at least 1 hour after midnight. See, that's how it is in the Netherlands, Rafael. If you go particularly to a city like Amsterdam or where I used to live down south in Tilburg, it's like at least an hour, if not an hour and a half, just like non-stop, sky is lit up. Megan says, always the plane, Neil, until I lose my cruise virginity. Well, then I did the right thing, Megan. PB is taking off here, calling it a night. Hey, thank you so much for coming. Always well. Enjoy your company. Always enjoy talking to you. So sleep well, and we'll see you next time, my friend. Stay safe, PB says on his way out. We sure will. And we are all caught up.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. So let's do this. Let's have a look here at our background and see if who's going to run with the first guess of what the background is for 2021, the first live stream of 2021. Let's see here. Thomas says here, I slept most of the day as we had ice here. Oh, yeah. Then the best to stay in home than inside your house, Thomas. That's a wise plan for sure.
Can I say a reminder?
Yeah, say a reminder.
I just want to remind everybody that if you are interested in going to Mexico, I can book that for you.
Yeah.
Just saying. Yeah. I mean, if you want to go to Mexico, if you want to go to the Dominican, wherever you want to go, I mean, I can book it for you. There, like I said, right now it's easy travel to Mexico. Dominican seems pretty easy too. Jamaica, you need a COVID test, but I mean, it's doable. And a lot of people are going to Jamaica too. So if you're thinking about a nice winter getaway, just instant message me and we can find you the perfect one.
That is right. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys the background that we have selected for tonight, and that way you can have a little bit of a better look here. There we go.
Isn't it beautiful?
It's gorgeous, but what is it?
It's absolutely beautiful.
It is gorgeous. It looks like almost like some sort of a hallway.
Kind of.
But what is this? So we can already tell you this is not a picture that was taken by one of our fellow travelers. This was actually, well, it's actually, if I'm completely honest, it is a screenshot of a piece of video footage that Kimberly took. And that is all I'm going to say about it. The rest you are going to have to guess. So what are we looking at here? Let's have a look here at some of the comments that are coming in the meantime. Malcolm with another fun fact. The international date line has 21 bends in it. Wow, 21. That's a lot. I did not realize that. Larry and Ananda saying that their first cruise will be January 29, 2022. Nice. So you have about a year from now until then. That must be exciting if that's going to be your first cruise. And I can only imagine. Megan talking to Eric here. PB saying it is on YouTube again before I leave. Okay, that is good info. Margaret says, I think it is the MSC Meraviglia Promenade. Ooh.
Could it be?
Let's have a look at some of the other guesses that are coming in. Rafael guesses that it is the MSC Divina. Malcolm thinks it looks like a church. Okay, that's a fair guess. I can see that. Rafael thinks it might be Vegas too. So does Eric. He thinks the Fremont experience. And Jim here also says Vegas.
No. I've never been to Vegas.
No, neither have I. So no, it is not Vegas. Anthony thinks it might be Mexico, actually. That's an excellent guess, consider the amount of times that we have been to Mexico at this point. Plum Travelers, Larry and Ananda, are now also taking a shot here and saying it is the MSC Meraviglia. All right. So, do we see the correct answer here, Kimberly?
We did.
We did?
We did. It was.
Did we see the correct answer more than once?
Yes, we did, but there's where it starts.
Yeah, that's where it starts. Margaret, congratulations. You are going to run with the first win for Guess the Background 2021.
And Jamilian
Very
points.
good. It is indeed the MSC Meraviglia. This is what you're looking at here is the shopping area, right, Kimberly?
Yeah.
You were on that ship.
Yeah.
And the ceiling is actually
An
one
LED.
very large LED screen. And they display well, maybe you can explain it better.
Oh, you were going for it.
I was, but then I realized, you know what? You were the one who recorded this, and you were the one on the ship. So
yeah,
what am I doing?
It was it was beautiful, and they change it, so it's different, and they, all different things and then they do on this particular ship. They would have something going on right there, like in that area, and then they would have the sky. Oh, it was really pretty. Yeah. I liked it a lot. Now, this, I will say, though, depending on how much of a connection you like with the ocean, this particular ship doesn't give you as big of a connection with the ocean as some other ships do. Okay. But on the other hand, they still have all the pools and everything like that. But the inside area, they just have done so much with.
Yeah.
Some people said that this made them feel like a shopping mall.
Well, I do believe that. I can understand that for sure.
It just depends on what you like.
Yeah. Personally, I don't think a ship this size would really appeal to me. I think I would gravitate more towards the ships that, as you say,
mid-size.
Are mid-size, connection with the ocean. But that seems more appealing to me. But hey, preferences differ from person to person. Anyways, once again, Margaret, congratulations
Yeah.
on your first win of 2021. It wouldn't be your first win ever because you have guessed several right already.
She's good at this.
Yeah, she is. Absolutely. All right. Let's see some other comments coming in. Jim is pointing out he's been to Vegas. It was fun. Yeah, I remember you showed me a picture one time, Jim. That was awesome. Plum Travelers is mentioning they got it right also.
Too.
Yes,
Yay!
you were. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. So, I mean, granted, you were not first. I mean, Margaret was the first one, but maybe, Kimberly, there is yet an X amount of points for Larry and Ananda too.
Oh, yeah, they get 1,000,000 points too. Everybody gets
okay, everyone get okay.
It's New Year's. Everybody gets 1,000,000 points.
And where are they redeemable?
Mexico.
All right. Margaret says, "Yay! Can I spend my 1,000,000 points in Mexico?"
Yes.
Why, of course. Anthony says, "I wish I was there now." Yeah. On that ship, he means, yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. Trust us, Anthony. As soon as cruising opens back up again, and it really starts sailing again,
we're booking.
Me and Kimberly. Oh, I thought we were looking, but we're actually booking.
As soon as it opens up, you know what's going to. Okay, cruising's going to open up. We're going to start cruising. Cruising's going to, and then I'm going to see Neil at lunch, and I'm going to say I've booked a cruise.
Oh, is that how it's going to go?
Yes.
Oh,
I'm just warning you.
Okay, that's fair. At least you're giving me a heads up that I might run into a situation like that.
Yes,
that's fair. I'm glad.
I will, and then I'll tell you where we're going with Nick and Megan.
Okay. Okay.
Because I've already been messaging with Megan.
I'm sure you will. I mean, yeah, I am totally understanding that I'm not the first one to be informed about that. That makes total sense.
That makes total sense that me and Megan would pick it.
Yeah, of course. Larry and Ananda, then I watched a documentary of them building this ship. Very interesting.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm trying to think it. Did we ever watch a documentary of a ship that was actually being built? No. If we have, it was like far and few in between.
Yeah, and I've watched different specials on different things with ships being built.
Right.
I have.
Yeah.
I don't know if we watched it together.
I think maybe just one. Was that the Scarlet Lady?
Maybe.
I think we watched something about that before it was put to water. Nick says that the ship ignores the ocean and sails on land.
Stop it!
Oh, that is so funny. That is so funny. Rafael says, so Kim, how does the ship sails with no connection to the ocean? Ocean? Who needs oceans? Clever, Rafael. Very clever. Hey, Darian is in the house from Magnificent
Darian.
Germany with Darian. Howdy, folks. He says, hey, right back at you. Welcome in, my friend, and Happy New Year to you, first of all. Awesome of you to be here. Let us know, how have you been celebrating the new year? We're just having an easygoing, laid-back chit-chat with everyone, catching up. We just played the background, the first one of the year, which Margaret, as well as the Plum Travelers, guessed correctly. This is the MSC Meraviglia, to be precise. It's like the shopping promenade that has the very large LED ceiling, as you can see here. Here, I'll show the picture one more time, just because it's a very nice shot here. And here, I'll click out of this. It's really a beautiful thing. It's just that when you look at it, it doesn't really remind you much of a cruise ship, in my opinion, anyways. Plum Traveler saying, oh, thank you, Kimberly. Mexico! You know what? From now on, every comment that includes Mexico, I'm just going to point at it and have you read it. No, that is not how that is done. Anthony says, redeem your... Oh, here, there you go. There's your first one.
Mexico!
There's more words there, Kimberly.
Mexico. Redeem your points in...
Yeah?
Mexico.
Very good. Very good. Just making sure you knew what that word said. I see Darian is getting a warm welcome here. Excellent. Excellent. That is what we like to see in here, guys. Whenever you see someone who just joined the chat, just say hi, greet them, acknowledge them. We like for everyone to feel welcome here. And the more people acknowledge each other, the better. Margaret says, the older I get, the less I like the cold. I need to be on the beach at Coco Cay right now.
I know.
Coco K brings a smile to my face.
You know what? They redid it, so maybe I'll like it now.
Would you be up to
I'll go back.
retry it?
Oh, sure.
Okay. I mean, I had a great time at Coco K. I really did.
You know, Jake was my son, my oldest son. He messaged me today. He can't wait to cruise.
Yeah.
He's like, I just can't wait to cruise. He was telling me, he's like, he wants to go out of, he said about San Francisco. That's definitely an idea that he would like to go out of San Francisco. And I messaged him back and I said, at this point, I want to cruise so bad, I would go out of Claridge.
That is landlocked.
I said, no, wait. I would go out of Claridge on the Claridge Creek. It's a little tiny.
In what? Like a rowboat?
I don't think the rowboat would fit.
What are you gonna do? Put like a shelf across the rowboat, put some plates on it, and call it a buffet?
Right.
As you sail down a little creek?
Yeah, I think I could get to Manor. You have to see these are really small little village towns.
With all the 3 houses.
Yeah.
That's funny. Well, if it's up to Thomas, he says, I wish I could go to Germany soon.
Yeah, me too.
I think Darian would feel the same way about that. Nick says, join the club, Neil. We're always the last to know. Fair enough, Nick. Fair enough. Malcolm says, going to Whitianga on the Coromandel Peninsula, 2 to 3 hours drive to the right side of Auckland next month for a few days. What?
Tonga.
What a Tonga? Kimberly, there's only one T there.
Okay.
Where does the second T come from? Was it hiding under your tea mug?
Yes.
Apparently.
There's extra T's.
Apparently so.
I was trying.
But seems like Malcolm is in for a nice getaway there. That's awesome. Nice. So why that particular spot, Malcolm? Is there anything you plan on exploring or seeing, or do you have family out there? Margaret says, an interesting behind-the-scenes show on YouTube is The Cruise. It follows passengers and crew on princess ships. Lots of interesting information about how things run behind the scenes. That does sound interesting indeed, Margaret. Thank you so much for bringing that information to our attention. I mean, I'm sure you get to see the cruise ship from a whole new perspective. Nick says, I don't know which is better, LEDC or LSDC. Oh boy, our friend in Kentucky is in rare shape again, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
Darian says, my wife and I have been recovering from COVID. My wife spent 6 days in hospital, including Christmas. I tested positive today. I'm sorry to hear that. That is awful. Darian, you have to...
Our thoughts and prayers are with you.
Yeah, for sure. But and I would like to know, because I remember a while back you tested positive.
But we thought he had no symptoms. Yeah, you had a false positive.
Right, you had no symptoms. So did you tested positive again then? Or what happened there? Wow, that is crazy. That's really crazy. Megan suggesting to bring Jake to Mexico. Plum Travelers also sending thoughts and prayers to Darian. That's awesome. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Wow, that's just nuts. Ilana also wishing all the best to both Darian and his wife. Yeah, for sure. I mean, that's just shocking. I mean, I thought after he had the false positive that he was going to be just fine. And then this happens. That's just nuts. Thomas Reiser also expressing his well wishes to Darian. Let's see. Megan also supporting him. So sorry, Darian. I know you guys will get through this. Oh, yes, they will. They will for sure. Yes. Soul Stealer Music in the house.
There.
Hello. Oh, hey, welcome in, my friend. Awesome to have you here. Happy New Year to you, first of all. And let us know how has your New Year's evening and your start of the new year been. Soul Stealer Music wishing everyone a happy new year. Thomas pointing out that he saw them. Let's see. Blaine says, so you got results back today. Not good. Results?
What? What results?
What results are we talking about, Blaine? Thomas says, I was trying to leave you alone, Darian. Yeah. Malcolm says, Whitianga. So Whitianga. I have been up there lots for bowls and booze trips, but wife has never seen that part of New Zealand. Can go overseas, so got to go somewhere. Yes, Malcolm, exactly right. Soul Stealer Music also sending prayers to Darian. Very good. Darian saying here, the first time I took the test for peace of mind because I thought I was going to Germany. I felt fine. I was taking the test for travel purposes. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Wow. I hope that at least, you will get through this asymptomatic again. That, you may have tested positive, but that everything is going to be okay. Blaine says, I thought he said he tests positive today. Virus result. Yeah, for Darian, Blaine, for us. Darian, not us.
Thank goodness.
Yeah. But we of course hope that Darian and his wife will pull through this very, very quickly.
Yeah. Is your wife home now, Darian?
Yeah. Darian says that he was in quarantine for 14 days back in August, and then found out that no one was allowed to travel into Germany. Yeah, I remember that, Darian. I watched that that kind of like was almost like a blog you did, it was a vlog, obviously. But you kept like from day to day, you recorded little bits and pieces of video that you put in one big video, and that way people could see what your life was like for that period of time. And yeah, it didn't seem like a whole lot of fun, even though, you did have live streams that you could attend and that you watched frequently from what I saw. But yeah, I remember that. Margaret is mentioning to Darian that it seems to hit everyone differently. Her 90-year-old father got it and was never hospitalized, but a 50-year-old friend spent days in the hospital. Yeah, that is a weird thing. It makes no sense at all. Blaine says that was supposed to be Darian. I tagged you all. Okay, not a problem. That makes sense now then. Soul Stealer Music says, I celebrated my great niece and nephew's birthday. They're twins that turned 2. So far, New Year going well. Okay, good. That is good to hear. Awesome. We're glad to hear that. Yeah, I hope that this is not going to be another full year that is all going to be around, themed around the COVID and the pandemic and all that. What
I thought today, I was actually in between. My job is kind of different right now at Walmart.
Right.
And today I was helping out with something else, and I was opening boxes, and I took out a whole big display and it was like all pre-wrapped, ready to go, like cloth masks, pretty ones, and a whole display. And I was thinking about how like these cloth masks are just everywhere and all pretty ones, and everybody's buying them. And I thought to myself, I just want masks to be like fidget spinners. That, they were everywhere, and then nobody needed them. Nobody wanted them. I want masks to be the new fidget spinner, that we don't need them anymore.
Yeah.
Like the people are, okay, we're done with that, and let's go on to the next thing, and so on and so forth. I don't care how many of them are left on shelves. I just want to be done with it.
Yeah, for sure. So Megan is inquiring about a new fellow traveler of the week.
Yeah, we need to do that.
Yes, indeed, we do need to do that. But we will be doing that on Wednesday again, yes. Megan. So there is going to be a new fellow traveler of the week. And this new fellow traveler will be announced on Wednesday. Malcolm says that Whitianga is close to Whangamata and not far from Piroa.
Good to know.
Malcolm, I have to see a map. I'd really have to see a map to get even the slightest bit of a clue of exactly where the heck that would be.
There's names. Oh my goodness.
I know, it's crazy, huh? So what's Darian saying here? Yes, my wife is home now and recovering. I'm just now getting my taste back. It has been rough for us, but making it.
Oh my goodness. So he does have symptoms. Thank God you're getting your taste back.
Oh man, that's awful.
Thank God.
Yeah, I'm glad you're recovering because not everyone supposedly gets the taste back.
No.
From what we understood.
And
So
oh my God.
I mean,
that would just be awful.
It being a well-known fact that good travelers are good foodies, that would be really a severe punishment. Like just no, I don't even want to think about that. Megan says that she nominates Malcolm yet again for fellow traveler of the week. So I understand that though, Megan. I do. I hear you, Kimberly, says Thomas. Let's see here. Darian then says, I really appreciate all the love that my wife and I are getting from this group. I'm glad to be a part of this group. Hey, Darian.
Oh, we love you.
You're one of us, my friend. You really are, and you have been for quite some time at this point. And you're again, you're awesome. You're just awesome. So we are just very, very happy with how the community that we're trying to kind of be part of, and that we're trying to further extend how quick it has actually been growing, and how many truly wonderful people such as yourself have ended up joining us and never quite left, which makes it all the more awesome. So yeah, please do pull through this as fast as you can, and that way you can you and your wife can pick travel back up again.
Yeah.
Jim says that he has been doing good. That is awesome. Yeah, for good. Okay, so you're taking off, Jim. All right. Hey, thank you so much for coming, my friend. We'll see you next time. And don't forget to have a couple beers for us. Thomas is nominating Darian for Fellow Traveler of the Week. I'm trying to think here. Was Darian ever Fellow Traveler of the Week? I think he was. I think he was. Nick says, and the final mask was removed, and everyone breathed with a sigh of relief. Then the 30-kilometer asteroid hit the Earth and killed everyone. Oh my god! Little
gosh, dark Nick. There, Nick.
It's
okay.
A bit of a morbid analogy right there.
But wait, 1 minute.
Oh boy, here it comes.
Say this word again.
Asteroid? What?
Okay.
No?
It's like an omelette.
Yes, it is omelette.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But the asteroid is not an omelette.
No, you didn't say it. You said it American now.
What? Asteroid?
Asteroid.
What? You just ignore the E. That's kind of ignorant.
Just eat it. Yeah.
Just eat the E. Soul Stealer Music says, yikes, Nick, also kind of sharing our opinion. That was rather morbid.
Yeah.
Jim says, you guys do a great job on videos. Hey, thank you so much for that compliment. We really appreciate that.
Oh, look at Megan.
Who is the troll going by, Nick?
Oh, Nick.
Oh, that is so funny. Rafael goes, asteroid, it's like Spain. What? It's true.
Oh my god, I love that. Oh my god, I love it.
Well, Raphael understands what I'm going through. He does. He does.
Oh my god.
He does understand what I'm going through. I mean, his native language is not English either.
But I love it. I love it all. It's fun.
Malcolm says, dinner has arrived, so I will take off. Being fun again. Cheers. Hey, Malcolm, thank you so much once again for joining us. And always remember, my friend, you're always welcome here. So enjoy your dinner, and we will see you hopefully soon again. Mm-hmm. Wow. Margaret to Nick, you're never going to get a job writing greeting cards with that kind of attitude.
Well, it depends on who you're trying to sell them to. I know some people that probably buy that one.
Oh gosh, yeah. I mean, yeah. Nick, did you ever think about that?
Yeah, just like writing
developing greeting cards and making them as dark as possible. That might be a niche for you. Rafael also commenting that it was nice to see the Minister of Demographics again. Yes, for sure. We could not have hoped to see him again tonight.
I know.
The first live stream of 2021.
Yeah, that's great.
That is absolutely awesome. Megan also hoping to see more of Malcolm. Wow. What an evening that's already been. Nice. We're already here an hour and a half, still going strong here. Crazy, huh? Wow. So let's get the conversation going back a little bit to travel. Yeah, so steal the music. Asteroide. Yeah, that would be the Dutch way. Yes, that is the Dutch way. Asteroide. Nick goes, LOL, they beat me to it. To the greeting cards, apparently. It's a very niche section of Hallmark that's in a dark corner. I suppose so. Okay. So for the new year, for 2021, what can you expect of our channel? Because you may wonder, well, is it going to be any different from last year? Is it going to be the same as last year?
We don't know.
No. And yet there are some things we do know. So we are going to continue the live streams. That is one thing that is sure. We are going to keep posting videos that are as much travel related or somewhat travel related and maybe food related. Because, you know, as we said before, good travelers are good foodies. So we are definitely going to keep that up as well. We're going to try to maintain the one video a week in addition to our live streams. But again, guys, there's no guarantee we will be able to pull it off with the full-time jobs that we have. But it won't prevent us from trying.
No.
And as far as our live streams are concerned, you can expect further small improvements left and right as time goes on. Having a channel is a continuous growing process. We will always seek opportunities to improve. So if we can make something a little more interesting by using maybe a clip instead of a static, yeah, that might be an option. So yeah, there's going to be more. For our Guess the Background game, please do remember, it's no longer just us putting up our pictures for the Guess the Background game. If you have a picture that you would like to submit for this game, you're more than welcome to send them to us. You can do so by sending an email to totravelandtour@gmail.com. So if there is a moderator in here, maybe they can...
Are we allowed to put up links? I thought before they were saying you can't put links in.
Now, this will be an email address.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Also, if you are not yet a member of the To Travel and Tour community, please be advised that there is always room for more fellow travelers. At this point, we are at the brink of yet another milestone because we are literally one member away from 250 members of our To Travel and Tour community on the Facebook. So if you haven't joined yet, you might just have the distinct honor of becoming the 250th member. I see Rafael is putting in the email address for us. Thank you so much for doing that. That indeed is the email address if you wish to submit a picture for our Guess the Background game, totravelandtour@gmail.com. Very good. Thank you so much, Rafael. Also, you know, those of you who are familiar with our live streams know that we have certain elements that we also plan to keep intact. So there is the Travel Vlogger Spotlight, in which we single out a video from one of our fellow travelers that we feel deserves some more attention. And yeah, we'll literally put it in the spotlights, talk a little bit about it. Can be a video Kimberly has seen, can be a video I have seen, can be a video we have both seen. Fellow Traveler of the Week, it already came up earlier, was mentioned by Megan Morris. And yes, we are going to continue that as well. How can you become Fellow Traveler of the Week? Well, there is a myriad of ways. Simply by showing up in our live streams. I'm not going to lie, super chat, super stickers are never going to hurt. If you're very involved on the To Travel and Tour community on the Facebook, that we look at. Basically, if you're a very involved member, then yeah, you can already become Fellow Traveler of the Week. So I'm going down over a few more comments here. Let's see here. Anthony pointing out the order to small green screen. Oh, hey, good.
He's going to start his live stream.
Yes, again. That's right. I remember him mentioning it the other day. So that's awesome, Anthony. Good for you. Megan says some unfortunate newspaper hired Nick D to write movie reviews when he was in college. Talk about the yikes. Oh, that is funny. Nick says, my movies were great, actually. I wrote a review for Cat in the Hat in Rhine.
Oh, my God.
Megan Morris, very much looking forward to Anthony's live streams. Nick says, someone complained that I spoiled Man on Fire, even though I actually concealed the real twist. Readers are the worst. Oh, that's great. Thomas says, let me take a look. Anthony says, you can put links in now. YouTube fixed it. Okay, good deal. Then maybe one of you can put in the link for the To Travel and Tour community. That would be great. Rafael says, FYI, Neil, Ninsky and Ellie got monetized. They did.
Wonderful.
That is awesome. And you know what? That is a miracle that I managed to pull it off in such a short amount of time. That is really awesome. Very, very happy for them indeed. Soul Stealer Music says, I'm not a traveler, just a musician. Hey,
yeah.
Here's the thing. We do get people in our live streams too that aren't typically travelers. It has happened. There is also Mr. Joker from the UK. It was from the gaming community.
I mean, but really, all you had to do is like to hang with us.
And that is okay.
That's fine too.
Perfectly okay. And Soul Stealer Music, you have traveled a lot.
Yes.
So you may not
be currently traveling.
You may, but that still makes you a traveler at heart, I would say. Next says here, though writing reviews killed watching movies for me, I just sat there thinking, is this a 2-star movie, 2.5? Now I just think this is a movie. Yeah, there's a way to look at that. Monetized, awesome. Soul Stealer Music says in response to Raphael mentioning about Ninsky and Ali getting monetized. That is so good. That is really, really good. Anthony says, I'm going to start doing live streams on Friday, 10 p.m. EST. Okay. Good information there. Thank you. He says, I can't get Super Chat, so he has PayPal now. All right, that's a great backup for sure. Megan pointing out to Anthony that is the same time when the Down Under Cruises are live. That is correct too, yes. Raphael says, actually puts in the link to our Facebook group. Thank you so much for that, Raphael. Indeed, if you are not yet a member of the To Travel and Tour community, please do feel free to join. It's a very laid-back and easygoing group. You can post anything travel-related, food-related, beverage-related. It's, like I said, very easygoing. We don't have a whole list of rules or whatever or requirements for you to join. We kind of count on people's common sense, and for the most part, that has been working so far. Soul Stealer Music says that he hangs with us and watched new bloopers of words. Okay. That's fair. Margaret says, I'm thinking about starting a blog, being a mom over 50. I had my daughter when I was 46, homeschooling, etc.
Wow.
Well, Margaret,
that would be a great idea.
Yeah, and that would give you a niche for sure. Mm-hmm. So, you could certainly consider doing that. Raphael says, and Ellie is in Macedonia with him now. Oh, I really hope they're going to be vlogging Macedonia, because I know only one thing about that country, and that is the name of its capital. I can also kind of point out on the map where it is, but that about sums it up. Raphael seems to agree with us that it would be a great idea for Margaret to start a blog about being a mom over 50. Group is fun, says Thomas Reiser, about our To Travel and Tour community. I'm figuring that is. Thank you so much. We are very happy to hear you're enjoying that. Anthony says, I guess I have to do a different day then. Anthony, my advice for you would be to check the schedules on the website called The Live Place. So that is theliveplace.com. Alternatively, you can approach Hanny from the Beach Live, who has an Excel file with all the different times that people do their live streams. Maybe that will help you out to pick a time. But again, I mean, I understand that it is very hard at this point to not step on anyone's toes at all. But it might just help you out. Nick says, I have a spreadsheet with every movie I've seen from about 1993 to 2005. Lord of the Rings 1 is a solid 3 out of 4 stars according to my records. I kind of like the Lord of the Rings movies. Those are good. Those are good for sure. Ilana seems to second my advice to Anthony. Go to the live place to see the times. Yep, indeed. Rafael says the first step is just to jump in and do it. That is also very true. Yep. Thomas says, thank you for a tip on the live place. Yeah, that it actually goes for everyone. If you want to have the most recent information on when what live stream takes place, do check theliveplace.com or asked Henny from the Beach Life for he has like an Excel file in which he has all the schedules very nicely organized. For quite some time back there, I did it on a monthly basis in our To Travel and Tour community group, only to discover over time that the right times were not being updated, and I didn't really get necessarily the most recent information, so that didn't quite work out. And so I decided to go with references to the live plays and to Henny's file instead. I'm not even sure if I already put those up yet. I might not have, but that will be on the agenda to add to the To Travel and Tour community page then. Anthony says he will text Henny and ask him what time should I do. Yeah, you could certainly consult with him. I'm sure he would be happy to help you out.
Help you figure it out.
Yeah, and figure out what would be a good time slot for you, Anthony.
Oh, stop it.
Next Tuesday at 4 a.m. is wide open, while Fortman might still be on. Oh, jeez, Nick. Yeah, there is that possibility. Wow. Let's see here. I see some conversation going on among our fellow travelers. All right, good. Well, what do you say, Kimberly?
I say Mexico!
Yeah, I was gonna say, I haven't heard you mention that in a while. I'm like, are you still gonna say Mexico, or are you just not interested in Mexico anymore? Or
I'm so interested in Mexico.
Well, what do you like the most about Mexico, anyways?
I can go there.
Okay, but under normal circumstances. So suppose there is no pandemic, there's no COVID, you can go wherever you want. And why would you then pick Mexico?
Hospitality.
That's a good one. I have to agree. If hospitality matters to you, you cannot really go wrong with Mexico.
You just can't.
No.
And that's just, hospitality. And I like being in Mexico.
There's a good vibe there. Yeah. I mean, do you ever go to Mexico and go like, oh, this feels horrible here?
No.
Not where we go anyways.
No. So, yeah, I love Mexico.
Same here. Anthony goes, I'm sleeping at 4 a.m. Yeah, but that was not... I'm sure that was just a joke, Anthony, that he made. Megan says, Kim and I are going to Greenland when things open up. Oh, I would love to go to Greenland. That would be awesome. Nick says, LOL, hospitality. Oh, jeez. He knows how to make a pun out of everything, yes. That man. That's crazy. Larry and Ananda are both very fierce supporters of Mexico as well. Yeah, how can you not be, guys? It is really awesome there. Thomas Reiser says that he would pick the UK and Germany. Hey, obviously very different countries compared to Mexico and compared to each other, indeed. But we've been to both. As a matter of fact, I actually lived in Germany for a while, and I can't say I regret living there. Absolutely not. I had a fantastic time there. Food is wonderful. And when it comes to the UK, I've particularly seen a lot of London. We both have.
I like London.
And it was well above expectations, really, what we experienced there. We really enjoyed it. Anthony says, I know it was a joke. Okay. Good deal. Soul Stealer Music says, I got it. Kimberly should stand in Walmart and yell Mexico.
I don't think I need that.
That would be so funny. Darian says, just in case you did not know, but I love Germany.
Really? Wow.
Here we go. Wow. I mean, you know we got to do this. I mean, wow. This is the first hotline.
I know. Nobody knew this.
2021. No one knew this.
No one knew.
This just in. No one knew this, but guess what? Darian, from Magnificent Germany with Darian, loves Germany.
Yes.
Who knew?
You know what I love? When you get the name all screwed up and you say it's Magnificent Darian.
Yeah, I remember I did that once.
You've done it a few times and I laugh.
But you know what? That is all your fault.
I laugh.
Because you are one huge distraction. And you always derail all my organization here. You do that.
And that's why he married me.
No, that is not why I married you. There are many There are many reasons why I married you, but that is not one of them.
Hey, I'm fine being a distraction.
Oh, are you now?
Yes, I am.
Oh, okay. Let's see here. Anthony says Nick has a lot of jokes. Here, Anthony realizes that for sure. Mm-hmm. Oh, you're right. You're right. Rafa says first trip after pandemic ends. Spain.
Well, you go to Spain, and we're going to go to the Netherlands, and maybe we can meet you in Spain or in the Netherlands.
There you go.
Or a third spot.
Yep. Megan says spaghetti eyes. Say it 3 times, and Darian will appear. That is so funny. That is so funny. I like that. That's great, Megan. Thomas says that he misses London so bad. Oh, I can understand that, Thomas. Like I said, London, the versatility of London is what really struck me. I mean, not only do you have, obviously, something like the British Museum and, classic icons of London, such as the Tower Bridge and the Big Ben and Westminster Palace, and the list goes on. But then there is like these gorgeous parks that they have, and that you go like, wow, I can't believe I'm in the middle of a city, but this is all green, colorful, beautiful, and truly relaxing. And when have you really known a very large city like London to be like really relaxing like that, but walking outside? That's unique.
It's nice.
Yeah, I like that. Nick says, I've never made a joke on this channel. Everything has been 100% real. 100% real jokes is as far as I'm willing to go.
And moving on.
Ilana says, Rafi, how would you pronounce Estonia?
Estonia.
Yeah, but it's Ilana is getting at that it starts with S as well.
Oh. So is it Estonia?
Estonia. I wonder. Well, I'm going to leave it to Raphael to answer. Thomas says that he loves Germany and Switzerland. You know what? I've never been to Switzerland, and neither has Kimberly. So, Thomas, what is it about Switzerland that really appeals to you? Awesome says Soul Stealer Music. Let's have a look here. Raphael says, meet in Paris, Kim, halfway. Right, Neil?
Yes! I love you, Rafi!
No.
I love you.
No, Raphael.
It's
that is just
okay.
not happening.
It's okay.
Not happening.
I'll find, and then we can go to Versailles.
Look at Darian here. Here I am. Did someone say spaghetti eyes?
Oh my goodness.
That is just so funny. Eric says that he loves the London Tube. Yeah, the London Tube is great, Eric, for sure. I mean, I just love how you can just hop on and hop off. And if you miss one, well, 5 minutes later, there's another one. So it doesn't really matter if you miss one. That is indeed very nice. Soul Stealer Music says, I loved Italy, walking through and greeting people. Yeah, we were in Italy once. In Verona, to be precise, and Kimberly doesn't remember too much about it because she was just sick and miserable at that time. And but I do, and it was a wonderful experience overall, despite the absolutely horrendous and abhorrent traffic situations that we encountered. But other than that, it's really a beautiful country for sure. The precise travel, Thomas Reiser says. So that is in response to the question I asked him what he likes so much about Switzerland. Yeah, Switzerland is indeed very well renowned for that. It's all very precise as far as like departure times and all that is concerned. And yeah, the Swiss like to be on time for things, that's for sure. Megan says, word on the street is that the Down Under Cruises are hosting an all-inclusive for all fellow travelers whenever Victoria allows us in. So shooting for 2024.
Oh my God.
A bit of
having a bit of fun.
Dishing a snarky comment to Victoria. Thomas says that Switzerland is not cheap, but it is great. Yeah, that's what we have heard left and right, Thomas, about Switzerland. Yeah. Rafael says, well, Eric, I love the YouTube. Raphael, with a slight hint to his classic greeting of what's going on YouTube.
Yeah.
Thomas says that he loves taking excursions from London. You know what? We actually went on. Well, I don't think it was really an excursion, was it? Or was it in the Tower of London? We went there, but didn't we just more so just walk around? I don't think it was actually a guided tour that we did. It was more so just walking around. It was interesting though. Got some really interesting story to hear there. Ilana says, "Did we actually say that out aloud, Megan?" LOL. We'll start preparing the B&B. Margaret is also, just like Thomas, a fan of Switzerland. Love Switzerland is so beautiful and the people are so friendly. The geography alone is awe-inspiring and reminds you that life is a continuum and you are just one small spot in it.
Wow.
Yeah. Switzerland's geography is like overall very mountainous and it's supposedly drop dead gorgeous. I wouldn't mind going there sometime just to explore and see what the big deal about Switzerland really is. Nick says on YouTube, you mind the Gap commercials. Oh, gee. Nick. Megan to Ilana, we expect nothing less from you. Ilana also mentioning that Switzerland is very pretty. So Stealer Music says, yes, the Swiss like being on time. That's why they make the best watches. Yeah. Switch clock works are the most renowned in the world. Thomas says, turn me loose with a rail pass, I go nuts. Yeah, because you like train traveling, Thomas. So yes, in Switzerland with all the trains being very punctual and everything, that's you would enjoy that. I heard that in Japan, that's also a very punctual country as far as train travel is concerned, and I'm very fascinated with the platforms that have the train stop exactly in designated spots for the train doors to align up with and then open like that so people know exactly where the doors will open. That's just kind of mind-blowing in a way. Megan says that she was in Switzerland just about a year ago when Europe allowed us in. Yeah. Hard to believe it has been that long, right, Megan? Ilana having a good laugh over Megan's comment. Oh my gosh, should have it down pat by 2024. Darian says he loves to camp in his tent in the Swiss Alps. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
I would like to do that sometime. Would you be game for that? Camping in a tent in the Alps? Oh, come on.
No. I know.
Come on. What if there are facilities nearby?
Okay, like in the tent?
No, not in the... Okay, obviously you're not going to have a toilet in the tent.
Oh, and a shower.
Yeah, no.
With running water.
No, just like facilities on campgrounds or whatever. No. Negative.
Do I? No.
See, I would really love to do something like that, but that's me. Next says, our first meal in Switzerland was Subway. It was just like American Subway. Subway is just one of those places that's going to be the same everywhere, no matter what. Social Music adding to the Switzerland comments that are being made that they also have great chocolate. Yes, they are up there indeed with the chocolate. That is for sure.
See, Doug and Nikki have had showers and toilets in their tents.
Ilana said, and you could yodel, yeah. Rafa says, well, the hills are alive, so Kim won't camp. I suppose. Doug and Nikki are saying that they've had toilets and showers in it. Yeah, okay. With the glamping in Jordan. I remember watching that video of yours. Yeah. Yeah, I will say I would do that too, though. I'm not against that. Absolutely not. I would love to do something like that. I'm just saying that I would be open to both kinds of camping. And I think the glamping would be more your cup of tea.
Yes.
Darian says, I'm actually planning to rent an RV in Bavaria. Garmisch, traveling Switzerland, Austria, etc.
Oh, wow.
I would love to do that too. I would just love to go RVing. I think I would really enjoy that. Going from place to place, just checking everything out, exploring different places. Wow, that has to be the life. Rafael says, yeah, great editing of you on the shower, Nikki. Yep. Let's see. Anything else? Okay, we're all
cut up.
there. Yep. All right. Well, I think we're going slowly starting to wrap it up here.
Yeah.
It was a great live stream.
It's been a great live stream. It's
awesome
been
conversation.
Yeah, wonderful.
Good start of the new year.
Yes.
And you know what they say, good start is half the work.
Yes.
So hopefully if this live stream was anything to go by, then this might just be a very good year for us.
Yes, I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope it's a good year for all of us.
Yep. All right, I'm going to go over just a few more comments before we're really going to start wrapping it up. In the meantime, if you haven't done so yet, please make sure you hit those thumbs up for us. We really appreciate that. And also make sure you're still connected with us with the notification bell on so you stay updated of whenever we have something going on. The YouTube gods have been on one of their purges lately, so connection seems to have been decreasing lately. Let's see. Margaret says that Switzerland has the oldest known Roman site on the Rhine River near Basel. Oh, wow. I did not know that. See, whenever people speak of Roman things, they tend to gravitate towards thinking Italy, but they forget that the Roman Empire stretched way beyond Italy. So this is an interesting fact. Soul Stealer Music says there's an underwater hotel and they have divers that dive pizza to you. Wow.
I've seen that. I don't know where it was, but I saw pictures. Hey!
Nick says RVing not having the best promotional period right now. No, I suppose not. Happy 2nd of January. Rafael says, yes, same to you. Let's see here. Darian says, take care, everyone. I'm waiting on Germany's call.
Yeah.
Hey, Darian, thank you so much for joining us, my friend. Awesome of you to keep us company tonight. So all the best to you for this new year. And we hopefully see you again in here soon. Dennis Algazi. Oh, my goodness. Happy New Year, Kim and Neil, and all the fellow travelers here. Well, hey, right back at you, Dennis. Happy New Year to you.
Dennis was going to come.
Yeah, you would have to.
You know how I knew?
How did you know?
I was pronouncing words horribly.
Oh.
I was pronouncing names of places in Australia. And I was
that did not go well.
I was doing it really,
that did not
really
go
bad.
for either one of us.
No, and I knew he was going to come because I was pronouncing something so badly that you heard me.
Well, I'm sure that whenever some weird names are popping up, weird names that we are not acquainted with are showing up again, that Dennis will be able to teach us the correct pronunciation.
Yeah.
Let's see. Margaret says, yeah, for sure. Regular in our live stream. Absolutely. Margaret says here, there are Roman ruins in England. Yes, there sure are. Yeah. Rafael says, we have lots of Roman stuff in Spain. Those roads have no potholes. Yeah, that's right. Those roads don't. So Steal the Music. No, they put it in a water-sealed container. Yeah, that's just crazy. That's crazy. Darian says, exactly right. Roman influence is all over Germany. Yeah. Yeah. Thomas talking to Darian. Rafa welcoming Dennis in. Dennis having a good laugh over here. Thanking Rafael for the warm welcome. Margaret says a major Roman history geek here. Oh, nice. Yeah. Oh, I like my history too, although my favorite part is more so like ancient Egypt. That's my big thing when it comes to history.
Although you know a lot about World War II.
Yeah, that too, that time period. Yeah. Nick says there are ruined Romans in England. Yes, there are, Nick. Yes, there are. Yeah. No doubt.
Lost their businesses.
So
their lives were ruined and they moved to England.
I do want to know, Dennis, how have you been, my friend?
Yeah.
You still in Greece at all? And have you been going into the new years then out there? And if so, yeah, basically, what has been going on with you? Soul Stealer Music says that you, Kimberly, say Mexico amazingly. Yeah, oh yeah, you have no trouble pronunciating Mexico. Pronouncing Mexico. Yeah, that's right. It's getting late. So
pronunciating.
That's
a whole new word.
Okay, just so you know, there is a word, an actual word called a neologism. which means a new word.
Created by Neil.
No, not a neologism, a neologism. Neologism.
A word created by Neil.
Oh, some things just never change.
No.
Raphael says we need to hire some Roman road consultants in Oklahoma. Yeah.
You can use them here in
You know what?
Pennsylvania.
Yeah, I was going to say, once you're done with them, send them over to PA, if you will. Plum Travelers say that he loves ancient Egypt also. Yeah. How can you not? I mean, that is an absolutely fascinating piece of human history, in my opinion. Megan cheering on. Oh, yeah, this is your part to read.
Mexico!
Yes,
Woo!
there you go. Margaret says, my thing is Roman, Greek, and American Revolution. Oh, yeah,
Okay.
there's another one, American Revolution, for sure. Ilana says, do the roads roam all over the place? I suppose they do. Soul Steel Music says, if you love history, check out the channel called Underground History.
Okay.
That sounds interesting, for sure. Yeah, thank you for that hint. Nick goes, messy coat, messy coat, messy coat. I'm telling you. That's epic. That is absolutely epic. All right, guys. On that note, we are going to call it a night. Thank you so much to everyone joining us. A big and special thank you to everyone who was a moderator for our live stream and has been a moderator in the past year as well. We really, really appreciate all the work you've done for us. Thank you very much to our Duchess of Drinks, Megan Morris, for the very first super chat of 2021.
Yes, thank you, Megan.
Really appreciate that. And like we said before, we are simply going to pick up where we left off. So Wednesday, 5:30 p.m. EST, we will be doing our live stream again, our Wednesday edition. So yes, there is going to be another fellow traveler of the week. There's going to be another travel vlogger spotlight. Basically what you are used to from us. If you do have a picture you would like us to use for the Guess the Background game, please send the picture to totravelandtour@gmail.com. Don't forget to explicitly mention that you give us permission to use the picture for that purpose. I see we got some more things going on in the chat at this point. Oh my goodness, what's going on here? Thomas said first, Roman Road Consulting would get lots of business in Illinois. Yeah, I'm sure it would. Yeah, but again, Thomas, it seems to be no different here in Pennsylvania either. Anthony wishing us good night. Dennis says that he is still in Greece. First time not traveling. Wow. Yeah. So you did actually went into 2021 in Greece. Well, hey, that's quite an experience for sure. And then the crazy Spaniard. Oh my, oh
Thank
my,
you so much, Raphael.
Seriously, what is unbelievable? Unbelievable. A super chat from the Visos once again. 2021 with the message Happy 2021. What a way to end the evening with. So we are going to play a clip for you, of course. Here we go. Here comes the... I think I know what I'm going to show you. We're going to show you this one. Thank you so much, Raphael and Amanda, for that awesome super chat. Really, really appreciate it. And what a way to start the new year. That is really awesome. Thank you for that. Ilana wishing everyone good night. Hey, good night, Ilana. Plum Travelers, Larry and Ananda, also good night to you. Dennis was asking Vegas backdrop. No, Dennis, this was actually and let me think about my pronunciation here, Embassy Meraviglia.
Yes.
And it was the LED screen ceiling out there. Y'all, good night. Soul Stealer Music says, hey, thank you so much for coming Soul Stealer Music. Dennis was taking another guess here. Oh, the Dutch way. Gelukkig nieuwjaar. Well, hey, right back at you. Where is the picture behind you from? Yeah, like I said, it is the LED screen ceiling on the MSC Meraviglia. Fun travelers.
Something is their favorite.
Something is the favorite. All right. Dennis goes perfect pronunciation, Neil. All right.
Yay!
All right.
I did on a high note.
All
You're gonna have to go back and watch what I did to those names of those poor places in Australia.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Then he wouldn't be so praiseful anymore, I'm sure. All right. Well, once again, very happy New Year to all of you. May there be an abundance of travel for every single one of you. And of course, in good health.
Yes.
Thank you so much for coming. Until next time. Yeah, you wanted to say something?
Yeah, and just thank you all for being such a big part of our lives and for being part of our travel community.
Yes.
You know what? We appreciate each and every one of you. And please don't ever forget that.
Indeed. Until next time, guys. I'm Neil.
And I'm Kimberly.
And this is To Travel and Tour TV. Happy New Year.
Happy New